returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
The Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is brought down. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That
offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Hand off to the single back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Handoff from the shotgun. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up to all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They go with a direct snap. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the ball is hauled in. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Pick Picks up a first down. Great execution of the option. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Bears looking to cash in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Powerful running into the secondary. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Bears line up with a 1st and goal. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Powering through. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Moss. Bringing pressure. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Aggies will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Bears keep the football on the move. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Guerrero. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moss. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense not pressing this time. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Dropping back, it's Moss. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout. their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. No problem, knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Moss. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. They'll run it from the gun. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
A change of direction. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are, but man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
And the Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires it on the move. Who makes the grab? The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes you pay for it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, A&M. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moss. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. The catch is made inside the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Bears will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Running with purpose. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching it. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Sideline route is out of bounds before the first down marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Now look at the return after the interception, because that's the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Well, that's a great performance